This week's preset of the week is from Axe Change, the official source for presets and cabs for your Axe FX. I grabbed one preset each for the Axe FX3, the FM9, and the FM3. Let's check them out. In case you don't know about Axe Change or have never visited the site, it's a place that Fractal set up for users of their modelers, where they can upload and download presets and cabs. It's free, and you don't even have to sign up for it unless you want to make some uploads. But come on, you're a good guy and you don't want to just take, am I right? You want to contribute because you are a good guy. So go ahead and sign up. Really, it takes less than a minute. You can browse through two categories, popular downloads and recent uploads. I stayed with recent uploads. There is also a fairly extensive search area. Besides the search box to enter your search term, there are 3 drop-down menus to help refine your search. Search All Fields has 5 options, All Products has 11 different Fractal Modeler options, and All Setups gives you 7 different options. I'll put a link for Axe Change in the description. The preset I downloaded for the Axe FX3 is called 4 Rigs, and it was uploaded by Rock Chalk. The description says, updated version. Better leveling of amps and slight change of effects routing. Scene 1 has a couple of AC30s with high watt preamps a la Keith Scott. Scene 2 has a couple of ODS 100s. Scene 3 has a couple of Plexis on 10. Scene 4 has a couple of JP2Cs. All scenes have matching Dynacabs. Multiplex block chooses between wah and whammy for FC1 pedal 2. Volume block controlled by FC1 pedal 1. Synth blocks controlled by Control Switch 1 for Freakout. With this preset, you have to have 2 expression pedals to make it work. I only have 1. I pushed my expression pedal to the toe down position and got lots of volume. I checked the amp blocks and they are all turned up quite a bit. I'll have to go through and do leveling if I plan on keeping this preset, but I can do that later. Right now there are other things to sort out, like the pitch block being on. It's using the whammy type and set to up 1 octave, no matter which scene I try. I have to make some changes if I have a chance at hearing what it's supposed to sound like. I'm going to set the Volpan block to full volume and delete the modifier link. The notes say that the whammy and the wah are controlled by FC pedal 2. I changed that assignment to the standard external 1. Then I went through the different scenes and never could get the wah to kick in. Every scene activated the pitch block. I took a look at the multiplexer and it had the exact same setting for all 8 scenes. There are 4 scenes in this preset that are repeated in scenes 5 through 8. So I'm assuming that the whammy is supposed to be active in scene 1 through 4 and the wah should be active in scenes 5 through 8. I made the necessary change, which was to use channel B of the multiplexer for scenes 5 through 8. So I saved my version and called it 4 Rigs Updated, and I had it working, but it still confuses me. Look at the grid. No matter what scene we switch to, every block is active, except for the chorus block, which never gets activated. So the flange, phaser, drive, reverb, delay, pan trim, and multi-delay blocks are all active in every scene. That's a lot of effects to all be on at the same time. Anyway, here's what it sounds like. The preset I downloaded for the FM9 is called PRS59 Bass Guy, and it was uploaded by Shelladelic. The description says, setup is for a PRS guitar or Strat. This preset has 8 scenes, and I can see where this preset would work well for a cover band. The scenes are clean, rotary drive, lead solo, high lead with octave, clone boost, filter, crunch delay, and overdrive lead. Depending on the material you play, you could potentially stay on this preset for the whole gig, just switching from scene to scene. And considering that it's basically a kitchen sink preset that stays within 74% of the CPU, you won't have to worry about it glitching out on you. Another nice touch is that Out 2 is also available, so you can send a stereo signal to the front of house mixer and still have your own stereo setup. Now this is another pretty loud preset, but again it's easy to level if you want. The one thing that made me chuckle is that the cab block is using two 4x10 bass guy cabs mic'd with Royer 121 ribbon mics. Not only does it have the nice clarity in the treble, the bass is monstrous, but it doesn't flub out. I have a pair of QSC K10.2s mounted on stands in my studio, and honestly, it really felt like my pant legs were flapping. That was a first for me, so I'd probably dial in a low cut, but man, that was fun. Here's what it sounds like. The preset that I downloaded for the FM3 is called Improv, Friedman BE-V1 Fat, and it was uploaded by Nicolas Desmerest. The description says, improv with this beautiful Fanico 1 and its Kinman pickups on the Friedman BE-V1 Fat and the knockout effects of the FM3, firmware 6.02. Now that sounded like it could be the description for a video that he made. And it was. I'll put a link in the description. This preset has one scene, and it is a unique design. First, we have the amp block, which uses the Friedman BE-V1 Fat with the gain cranked to 10. Next is the vol pan block, which is controlled by the expression pedal. After that is the cab block, which uses Legacy number 60, a 4x12 fractal greenback M160. Next, we have the delay block and the multi-delay block, each on their own parallel path. So there are three signal paths going to the out 1 block. Amp, vol pan, and cab, then amp, vol pan, cab, and delay, and finally amp, vol pan, cab, and multi-delay. The vol pan block was set to bypass, so the expression pedal wouldn't do anything. I turned bypass off, and now the expression pedal controls the vol pan block. This is a really nice sounding preset, and it can go from sweet to fierce. Here's what it sounds like. Again, let me mention that if you haven't tried Axe Change, you really should try it out. You might find something there that you like, and you might upload something that others might like. That's a win-win situation, guys. This Friday, we are going to take a look at a new technology that is wowing a lot of people. And right now, it is still free. Now, you do not want to miss that, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, have a great week, and I will see you on Friday.